Hello, everybody. This is Fernando for the latest Godzilla Podcast. My apologies for any lack of news these past couple of days. Two trips actually, and I've just barely had a chance today to come back and catch up on things. Luckily, there really hasn't been any news with regards to the Godzilla 2014 film, so I kind of looked out there. But as always, anything that's involving Godzilla-related stuff, as soon as it hits, I'll post it for everybody here. For those of you looking for any of my weekly movie reviews, again, I was out on those two trips, so I'm going to start resuming things this Sunday, so that way I can ensure that I'm back to the chronological movie reviews in the Godzilla franchise. But I did want to make just a quick video because, speaking of those movie reviews, some of y'all have mentioned with regards to the movies that I've watched and how I rated them, that I should check out the foreign version of the movies as well, because that'll give me a much better idea of essentially how the movie works and how much of a better movie some of these Godzilla movies are. The thing though that I wanted to point out is anything involving like what's watched, even if it's the US version, essentially Toho should be standing by that version. That's why, in a weird way, any of us that watch any of the movies within Godzilla, those of us that are huge Godzilla fans to those of us that don't even know who Godzilla is, and it's just like the general public, it's just a movie that you'll watch. A movie that's released here in the U.S. should stand on its own. It should not have anything where you have to force the viewer to watch the original Toho version, the international one, in order to fully understand it. Because Toho does sign off on all these movies that are released in the US, and even if they're tweaked, even if they're trimmed, even if there's scenes added, completely new scenes rewritten, Toho does stand by it. So whatever is released here should be just as good to watch and review as the original version of said movie back overseas. A perfect example, of course, comes with the original Gojira. I had given it a pretty decent review, and also with the Godzilla vs. Mothra movie, I had given that one also a pretty good review. But again, some that pointed out I should check out the foreign version instead. Again, really, it's Toho's decision to license this property to the U.S. market. So they should absolutely stand by it. It's no different than any franchiser out there. Like one of my favorite restaurants is Red Lobster. Wherever Red Lobster is within the US, even if it's owned by a completely different franchisee, somebody brand new, somebody old to the game, it has to stand on its own. Red Lobster overall as a company must say that yes, even if that franchisee, let's say in the middle of Utah, decides to completely screw everything up, Red Lobster has to stand by it, admit their mistakes, or make their corrections, or just go along with it. Either way, it's not in Red Lobster's position to ever state, you know what, yeah, I know that was a kind of a fluke, that store there, the service wasn't good, the food wasn't good, but you should check out our original shop here in New York. Again, it just doesn't work that way. And again, another perfect example is going to come soon with the Godzilla 2014 film. Of course, this time there won't be an international version first rated by. Instead, it's going to have the US released here, the US version released here with whatever kind of trimming, whatever kind of adding being done overseas afterward. So it's just going to be like the 1998 film. It is up to Toho to stand by the film and assure that even if it's good, even if it's bad, hey, we as viewers should not be forced to watch a different version. It should stand on its own, and we merit it and review it as it is. So, just my thoughts on that matter. But what do y'all think? Should viewers be forced to watch anything involving the Godzilla movies, the original versions, to fully understand them, or should Toho just pretty much butt out and say, hey, whatever you put out, it is as is, and everybody should take it at least with regards to its original one-time viewing without having to go around and search for other copies out there. Post your thoughts below. Share what you think. I'm going to be posting some more movie reviews coming up, so it'll be a good comparison once again to go by. So, thanks again, everybody. Take care.